Now, in order for this to come about, we need leadership. The attendant type of leadership to bring about the ideal Africa we want to see is server leadership. And I use the term server advisedly, not servant leadership. Because servant leadership has connotations of master and servant. The kind of leadership that we would like to see in place is at your service leadership, server leadership. The ideal African server leader believes that the locus of control for Africa's future is within Africa herself. The server leader lives by the tenets of consultation, does not dictate. By the tenets of consultation, persuasion, and cohabitation. Cohabitation in a geographic sense as well as in cohabiting with other people's ideas, and shuns coercion and domination. The defining features of this style of leadership are probity, humility, integrity, compassion, and humanity. In other words, Ubuntu or African humanism. It is dedicated to demonstrating competence and tenacity and a sense of efficacy, an attitude that says, I can. May I conclude by commenting on what I believe contemporary African leaders should actually be dedicating themselves to. As contemporary African leaders dedicated to realizing our ideal Africa, we must lead by example and be known less for what we say and more for what we deliver. Less for what we control and more for what we shape. Less for titles and positions and more for expertise and competence. Less for the goals we set and more for the mindsets we develop. And more for our integrity, compassion, and exceptional abilities and imaginative capabilities. I thank you very much.
This is just so like what the world needs, you know? So this is the place to come to get it. I'm hoping that this whole conference, that we will have another conference like this next year. I'm hoping that there would be more and new people who would come. I think there is an enlivened spirit in the house. I believe that there have been discussion on issues that affects the continent, and people really have been looking for soul-searching answers to the problems that they've been bringing. And I believe that the dialogues and the discussions have gone very well. The community that I've been in, the panelists and the speakers have all brought forth some great information that literally can be brought into an environment for further discussion, but also a realistic view of what's really happening on the continent, that it does not have to stay in this building, but that we have an opportunity really to take it back to our respective homes and to our communities.
Can it ever make sense? Roads filled with dazed eyes that will not live to see promise. We breathe the same breath. We breathe. I say we breathe the same breath. We breathe. We breathe the same breath. The same breath. We breathe the same breath. The same breath. We breathe the same breath. In our time, a place of newness in my reach. If we listen, I will see all the world's treasures. My heart sings the score. My voice lifts freely to commune with the ancestors.
Beautiful images of women, all those that came before me.
We breathe the same breath. We give, receive, be, manifest the vision of our time.
I believe a gift is in my reach. It is the color of earth, warm, precious.
We breathe the same breath. We breathe
the same breath.
We breathe.
I said we breathe the same breath.
We breathe.
We breathe the same breath.
The same breath.
We breathe the same breath.
The same breath.
The same breath.
The same breath.
The same